Hello everyone, I'm Will and this is Norton Film and Review. Let's go! Well, it's Sunday and it's time for a review of a new film that I've recently watched, and today it's Bad Boys for Life. Let's do it. Bad Boys, Bad Boys. So Bad Boys for Life is the third installment for the Bad Boys. That is Will Smith and Martin Lawrence hitting our screens again with this action-packed comedy film about two cops, completely different personalities, and just a great action film all round. First up, let's talk about the directors. The directors this time was not Michael Bay, it was directors. Yes, we had two of them, and they are known as Adil and Bilal. Apologies if I've mispronounced those, but those are the two names behind this film, and it was our first time to see a non-Michael Bay version of Bad Boys, and I think personally all round they did a good job. First things first we have to say about it is Bilal, on his own, it looks like at the moment he is going to be the director of the new Beverly Hills Cop film. Yes, there'll be a fourth installment at some point, but I'll talk about that when we know more information. But for now, the pair worked really hard on this, and one of the things I must say about the directing is they're certainly very emotional with all of the shots, very cleverly done. Personally, as a whole film, the first half I thought there was a lot of scenes that were just in it for the sake of it, a lot of throwaway shots that I personally, if I was editing it, would have edited out, but I'm not an editor, so not for me to say, but that's just my personal opinion. I just thought there were some really unnecessary shots for the sake of it, but hit that centre part and then go straight to the end. That whole second half of the film was like watching Bad Boys 1 and 2 again, but mashed together. It was very well pieced together and just good fun. Second half of the film, really good fun, great action scenes as well, and really good stunts. The one thing I have to say about this film is I'm pleased that we got to see new eyes on it. Michael Bay sometimes does drag things out, and would he have done the same thing? Maybe he would, because the directors play with the characters' ages. Of course, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are getting on a bit now, and you know, they've played these characters before, and they've used their ages as well as them and their characteristics very, very well. And I have to hand it to them on that side of things. I think they did a great job. But I've skipped ahead a little bit. Should we have the synopsis? Why not? Miami detectives Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett must face off against mother and son pair of drug lords who wreak vengeful havoc on their city. A nicely written story, though quite simple when you actually start breaking it down and watching it, but nice clever links to past films, and of course many characters popping up again. And I must say as well, actually, quite emotional at points, especially when you realise how attached you have been to characters, however big or small, in previous films. I'll say no more in case you haven't seen it yet. This is a spoiler-free review after all. So let me know what you think, especially when you see the moments that I mentioned without you knowing what they are yet. You'll know when you see them. Of course, with it being Bad Boys, it's perfect excuse to also feature some random people, characters and cameos if you like, such as Vanessa Hudgens plays a role in this, Nicky Jam plays a role in this, and DJ Khaled is even in this film. Personally, I don't think it was necessary at all, but I'm sure plenty of you enjoyed it. But there you go, lots of random people like that popping up in it, and I guess those parts made it fun. So just to give you a roundup on my thoughts of the film, it's certainly a slow first half, but a great second half. Definitely tugs on those emotional strings, not only for the characters, but throughout the story all the way through. The action scenes I think were really well done, especially at the end, very well placed, nice camera angles as well, and just really well played on their ages and their characteristics from previous films, as well as how old they are now and developing that into a third film. Does it leave it open-ended for a fourth? Maybe. I think it did pretty well in the box office, so we might even get a fourth installment, but who knows? Do we need one? Do you want one? Drop a comment below and let me know. Well, that's all I've got time for. I hope you've enjoyed my review of Bad Boys for Life. It is available for you to rent and purchase right now for you to watch at home, and I think the DVD will be out very soon for you to buy soon as well. So let me know what you think, and if you've enjoyed this review, I'll be back with another film review next Sunday. I've got Harry Potter mini reviews every Saturday at 3 p.m, and twice a week I've got film news coming at you on a Wednesday and a Friday, so lots to talk about. So if you're enjoying my videos, do be sure to hit that like button. It's that will make sure that I keep doing more of them, and of course subscribe to my channel. I'm Norton Film and Review. Hit me up on TikTok as well. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. See you next week. Bye bye.